Hello boys and girls, good afternoon and welcome to Critical English for grade 7 to 8. Good afternoon Alia, good afternoon Shamar.
Good afternoon.
How are we doing today?
Okay.
Had a good week? What about you Shamar?
Okay, I guess.
We really don't like school, do we? Alright, well guess what? It's the end of the week, so guess it's what day? Tomorrow is weekend, yeah? Happy days. Alright, so today we are going to look at sentences and we are going to look at simple and compound. Now let's brainstorm what we know about sentences. So first thing, what is a sentence? And we've been talking about this, yeah? We've been talking about this when we sort of try to differentiate between what a phrase is and why it's not a sentence, yeah?
Sentence is a group of words that completely express itself.
Completely express itself, express something else.
Complete thought.
Thought, a complete thought. It tells us about what the reader, the message, it gives a message, yes?
Yeah.
It also helps us to receive a message. Come here. What's the message that I would like for you to? Come here. Go to the back of the room. I would like for you to do something, yeah? So sentences are, of course, a group of words that express a complete thought and it makes sense. So it must make sense. All right? So we know that, right? We know that. These are things that we know. All right? And then our focus would be the two main types. There are more types of sentences, but our focus today will be the simple and compound sentences. All right, so have you ever done simple sentences before? Yeah, you think. All right, so let's go through quickly. What is a simple sentence? Shamar?
I can't exactly remember what probably just a group of, not a complete paragraph, but just some group of words just trying to express itself.
All right.
It is simple, so I'm just going to go with something simple.
So you just give me back the word in the definition. Yeah, something we should not do. But good, smart answer. Yes, Ali, what do you think?
A simple sentence is a sentence.
So let's take what Shamar said. He said it's simple. So what do you think would be in a simple sentence?
One main idea, probably.
Yes, one main idea. All right, so one main idea. So our simple sentence tells us about one thing, one idea. Yes, and it also, one of the things that we must look at is, when we're looking at simple sentence, is the structure of the sentence. All right, let's look at this example. So you have your worksheet in front of you. Let's look at an example. So we're looking at simple sentence now. Read the example for me, please.
Rita ate her.
Rita.
No, it's Lita.
Lita?
Yeah.
L-I-C-A?
Yeah.
Okay. Lita ate her lunch. All right, so let's examine this sentence and see what's happening here. So, of course, we said that the simple sentence expresses one idea. Yes? Yeah. Lita ate her lunch. Now, one of the things that sets a simple sentence is that, first of all, let's look at what is happening here. So, what is Lita in this sentence? Lita is what? Subject, yes. And what about it? Verb. All right, so when we look at simple sentences, one of the things that helps us to identify simple sentence is that it has one subject and one verb. Do we see any other verb here? Pardon?
No verb.
Yes. So do we see any other subject?
No.
No? No. But what is this? So what question does it answer? So who ate? Lisa. What did Lisa eat? Her lunch. So what question are we answering there? Who ate? Who ate? Not who ate. Who ate would tell us the subject. So the subject does the action of the verb. And this, what is happening to her lunch? It's receiving the action of the verb ate. So it means that it is a object. So in this sentence, we have what? One subject and one verb. And so this sentence is a simple sentence. So let's go through the definition. A simple sentence has what? Let's write it in your handout. Go to the simple sentence, gets its name to the bottom of the page. From the fact that it deals with one idea at a time. This means that it is easy to understand. Now, let's look at another example and let's see if this is a simple sentence as well or if it is different. Girls and boys. Are you following? Enjoy
One another.
Oh, you're reading from me, Alia?
Yes.
One another
Company.
another's apostrophe s
Yeah.
company
In school.
company in school.
Yes.
All right, full stop. Good. So let's look at this sentence. Is this a simple sentence, Tamara? What do you think?
No.
No? Why not? What do you think, Ali? Do you think it's a simple sentence?
No.
You don't think it's a simple sentence. Why not?
Because it has two subjects.
Yeah.
It has two subjects. All right. So what are the subjects? Girls and boys. All right. So simple sentences also have what we call, this here is one subject, but it's called a compound subject because it is joined by the coordinating conjunction and. And so girls and boys enjoy one another's company in school. So this here, although it has and, it is one subject. Who? Girls and boys. But it's a compound subject. Remember when we did the subject and verb agreement? One of the rules spoke about compound subjects and having, of course, using the plural form of the verb because it means more than one, right? So, but it's one subject, girls and boys, but it is plural in nature, all right? But it qualifies as one subject. So simple sentences can also have compound subject, but one main verb, right? So simple sentence equals to one main verb and one subject, all right? And this subject sometimes could also be compound subject. Do we understand that?
Yes.
Right? But we don't have more than one verb, and so we're still talking about one idea, isn't that so? That boys and girls enjoy one another's company in school. Is that more than one idea? Or it's one idea? It's one idea. What do? They enjoy each other's company in school. And so, although it's a compound subject, it is still a simple sentence. All right? Because it only has one main verb. And what is the main verb? Enjoy. So this is our main verb. Do we understand what's happening here? All right, so let's go back from the top. So we're looking at simple sentence. We say that a simple sentence is a sentence that contains one main verb, one subject, and sometimes this subject can be compound, but it's still one subject, right? And it expresses one idea. Okay? It expresses one idea. All right? Now I have some worksheet for you. You have them in front of you, and let's go through them and see if we can get them done as quickly as possible. All right. So we're doing one on page, under the caption exercise. Yes, this one here. Good. So we're doing one. What does it says? It says find a simple sentence in each pair of sentences given below and copy it in your exercise book. So we're just gonna identify them today. Yes? Good. So I'm gonna give you 6 minutes because you have 3 questions, and then we're gonna come back to see which one of the pairs of sentences that are in front of you is a simple sentence, and then you're going to tell me why it's a simple sentence and why the other sentence does not qualify to be a simple sentence. Okay?
So choose one out of the pair?
Mm-hmm. So that's the instruction. So you have 3 sets, yes? And in each set there is one simple sentence. So after you've identified that simple sentence, we'll talk about whether, of course, it's correct or not, and if it is correct, why it's correct, and why the other sentence in the pair is not a simple sentence. Clear?
Yes.
All right. All the while the tablet was not charging. Are we done? Sure. The earpiece just wouldn't let me be great today. All right. Ali, are you finished? More or less? You think so? All right, good. So let's go. So let's do the first pair. And let's talk about the first pair. So who wants to go first? So in A, we have what?
John quarreled with Mary.
John quarreled with Mary. And the next option, the other option is?
Peter and Charles
Peter and Charles.
were sorry when John told them about it.
All right. So is that which of the pair do you think is the simple sentence? I'm going to put it on the board, and then we're going to talk about it. So let's take this off. Yes, Shamar.
John quarreled with Mary.
Why? So what are the things that we're looking for?
The subject.
How many subjects?
One main verb and one subject.
One subject and one main verb. And what's the sentence? John quarreled. Spell? R-R-E-L. E-D. Double L-E-D.
No,
One L?
one L-E-D.
Quarreled. With Mary. All right, so let's examine this sentence. All right, so we're looking for, in order for this sentence to qualify as a simple sentence, we must have three things. What are those things?
One idea.
One idea.
One subject.
One subject.
One main verb.
One main verb. Let's go. Subject.
Subject, John.
John. So this is the subject. So this is our one subject. Do we have any more subject?
Mary.
Mary. Is Mary a subject?
Compound it with. But I be compound because it's we're doing simple, right?
But would with Mary be subject? John quarreled. What did John do? So this is our one main verb. So now we're trying to establish whether with Mary is a subject. Is it a subject? What's the subject of the sentence?
John.
No, like generally, yes. In this sentence, John is a subject. But generally, what's the subject?
It's the main idea. Make them.
The main person or object of the story.
It has a relationship with the verb. So the subject does what?
It agrees.
It agrees with the verb. It must agree with the verb, so we have good sentence structure. Yeah, but that's not what I'm looking for. So the subject is the doer of the action of the verb, right? This is Mary doing the action? No, Mary is receiving the action, is not so. And therefore, Mary is what? The object. All right, so be careful with that. Yeah, Shamar? Be careful with that. So one subject, one main verb, an object, although with Mary, this Mary, because it's a noun, it sort of looks like the subject, but it's not doing, Mary's not doing the quarreling. Mary is receiving the quarreling of the action of the, receiving the action of the verb quarrel, right? So it means that Mary is the object of the sentence, all right? So, and we have one main idea. One thing is happening here. What's happening here? John is quarreling with Mary. Yes? That's the main idea. So this sentence correct. So this one is correct. Next pair, quickly.
The sea was calm first, then the waves hit. And then the waves crashed around this too.
Is that a main simple sentence? Which is a simple sentence in the pair? So give me the simple sentence, and then we'll qualify whether, and then we're going to come back. And so we're going to use the other sentence to talk about our next type of sentence.
The waves crashed on this.
The waves
crashed
crashed uh-huh,
on the
on the rock. All right, same principle again. Let's go. We're looking for three things. What are those three things?
subject.
What's the subject?
The thing they're talking. It's just the doer of the action.
And what is doing the action here?
The wave.
The wave is
Crash.
crashing, which is the main verb. Is this? What's this? Object. All right, so we're catching on. How many things happening here? Any amount of ideas? 2 ideas happening here? No, one thing. The wave crashed onto the rock. So this is correct. The third pair, quickly.
Paul and Tony came but we were gone and both Mariam.
I've actually kind of the answer on this one.
All right, so let's talk about that one. Let me see. So Paul and Tony came, but where is John? Okay, so that's not it. Oh my, I like that. So in the other options we have, oh my, I like that, and this is our simple sentence, right? And it's one idea here. It's an expression. This is an expression. Oh my. I is what? I is the subject. Like is the main verb. All right. And so in this case, we have, this is the simple sentence. Now, take this off, and then we're going to add the other 3 sentences that were not correct. And we're going to add them on the, we're going to write them on the board, and we're going to talk about that and move on to compound sentences. All right, so give me the first one in the first pair. Peter,
Charles were sorry.
Peter and Charles
Were sorry
were sorry
when John told them about it.
when John told them about it. All right, number 2.
The sea was calm at first.
The sea was calm at first.
Then the waves crashed in.
Then the waves crashed in.
Crashed on the
Crashed on the rock. And the third one?
Paul and Tony came.
Paul and Tony. Toney or Tony?
Tony. But where is
Joan.
Joan?
But where is Joan? And that's a question, yeah? Answer a question. Good. So let's look at these sentences now. What's the first thing that you notice? Do you notice anything? More than one subject. So let's identify the subjects. So we have our compound subject, yes? We identify our compound subject, yes. We have our verb, yes. Do we have any other subject and verb? Told is a subject, a verb.